happening, guys? Hope you're all doing well. New subscribers, thank you. It means everything. Today's topic is we are going to talk about, yes, it involves the Philippines, and it could also involve somebody else from around the world. It wasn't until, I guess, a few years ago. Ernita and I have been together now for, it's been 7 years. Yay, it's awesome. We're strong, and just our relationship is just amazing. I mean, she's just an amazing woman. But for me, it wasn't until seeing what she's going through, what she goes through living here in the U.S., with having her family still back in the Philippines. When you do the FaceTiming or the Skyping or whatever it is that you do, and you watch your family basically grow up on video. And, it didn't really, I don't know, I guess for anybody, you have to put yourself in that position, right? You gotta try to understand. Even foreigners living in the Philippines, they decided to move there. I'm sure they have family, somewhere around the world that they miss, and you don't really see them all that much. But it's for anything. Maybe this video could be for those of you that are first experiencing this for the first time, and these are things that you will probably experience as coming in and living in a new country, and what that feels like. Now, probably should have Ernita here to give her take on that, but she's not available, so it's really something, man. It really is. I mean, here's somebody that gave up everything for you, their life and their country, friends and family, to spend out the rest of their life with the person that loves them and wants to take care of them. It's just really, I've seen Ernita, many times crying because, especially around Christmas time, and I think the New Year is the most difficult times for her to see your family, on the screen, and not in person. So it'll always be that way unless, of course you move there. But I thought it's very important. I think these are important topics for anybody. I can only speak for what we have experienced, and I'm pretty sure it's the same. It's not any different for anybody else. But I put myself in her shoes. What that must be like, really, to not be able to really see your family other than on a computer screen. Which, I'll tell you what, I'm thankful that we got the technology that we do that allows us to see by video, to see the person and the people you love 8,000 miles away. It's pretty phenomenal. You don't always get a great connection, but that's just the way it is. That's very interesting. But mainly these are things that, yes, you are living in a new country, you're trying to adjust to this new country, to the people, trying to make new friends, you're trying, and me as her husband, I'm trying to be very protective of her, especially here, okay, because you just have to. I'm like the meanest pit bull on the earth if somebody does something to my wife. So, that's just me. I think anybody should be that way. You're really their protector. You're here to, to see them have a great life here. So it's been 7 years for us, and I can honestly tell you that it doesn't change from year to year. Those feelings do not change. They're always going to be there. So it's very difficult. We both, we see the kids especially, and we just keep nodding our heads at each other that, man, they're just getting so big. I mean, just you figure in a year's time how a child's growth, takes off, and the maturity start seeing that in them. So, yeah. So, if anything, it's basically you have to put yourself in their situation, and you have to understand and be, supportive and be the one that's there. And Ernita came here, and with her adjusting, and I think she adjusted very well. But there's challenges too. You have not so nice people, and you have people that don't want them here. And I became the meanest pit bull that day. I can guarantee you that. I mean, this guy, actually it was a woman, sorry. Well, anyway, those are things supposedly is what they try to teach you before you leave the country. So I'm pretty sure you'll experience some of that while you're here. I can't imagine you not, we have, here in the U.S., we have such a divided country. It's unbelievable. You got two sides fighting at each other all the time. And, but anyhow, besides all that, I'm actually going to talk about a couple different things. This thing on Mike, my Philippines journey, I wanted to speak on that. The last video that I put out, I've had some people said, that was a pretty harsh thing to do by placing that up there like that. And honestly, it wasn't a harsh thing to do. And if anything, I think that, you got to be honest, man. You got to, you know what I mean? You can't, by putting that video out wasn't by any means placing the finger at anybody, accusing anybody, just placing it up there because obviously at one point or at one time Mike was maybe going through that or feeling that, you know what I mean? So that's a pretty dark place to be. And with some of the things that was said in the video about Mike, I believe it was Rose, her basically saying that he just wanted to end it because he couldn't take the pain and put yourself in that situation, I guess. That'd be very difficult. So, it wasn't by any means trying to point the finger at anybody, trying to accuse anybody, just put it up there because I thought it was important for people to see that, Mike is a great guy, man. I loved his videos. I said in the video that I got my start really with Mike. He gave me the encouragement just to start filming, he did an awesome job. He would just take you on the scooter and just go and show you all these different places in the Philippines. So he was a great guy, and he will be missed, and I miss him already. But obviously at one point he was feeling like the movie Misery. I didn't write it. That's came directly from him. So that's the only reason why. I just thought it was important, especially for foreigners and things like that. But anyhow, so those are things that you will experience. Ernita still goes through that. I'm happy to say that we will be returning to the Philippines very soon, and I plan on getting tons of footage, a lot of footage, like a lot. So that's pretty much all I got, guys. So hey, new subscribers, thank you, and don't forget to share the video, like it, and subscribe. Daggone it, I'm trying to reach a goal here. I'm trying to reach at least 10,000 subscribers. I'm halfway there. So hit that subscribe. Till next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.